Okay, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. I'm using a different microphone tonight, different environment. This is where I generally record all the videos at. So let me know if you guys can hear me well. This is a different microphone than I would generally use. So let me know if you guys can hear me well. See, we got some people online already. Let's see if you guys can hear me. All right, let's see what questions we have going on today. All right. Okay, you guys could hear me. Very good, very good. Sounds good? Yeah, I hope so. All right, very good. All right, guys, so welcome to our study group. If you're new here, welcome to my study group with all the folks that are studying for their PMP and folks that are passed their exam. I see somebody put stuff in the box there that they've passed already. All right, so in this session, once again, guys, I'm going to be answering any questions that you may have about the exam or any of the exam topics. And then we will move in. I'll do 10 practice questions with you guys for the evening here. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys. So let's take a look here at the practice the questions that you guys have. So let's go through these questions here. It's always, I love doing this because it's just amazing to see how many of you guys pass your exam. That's always amazing to see. So I'm seeing a bunch of you guys put in the box here. You know what? Before I get into this, don't forget, I just released the Pmbok 7th edition video that I told you guys about last week. It's on the channel. It just came out a few hours ago. You guys can check that out. The Pmbok 7, I go through what's exactly in it. So if you haven't read it yet, I go through it and I give you a high-level overview of all of its content. And then I'm going to tell you my opinion on it and how it affects the PMP. So if you have any questions about Pmbok 7 and how that affects your exam, refer to that video. And I think it's going to answer everyone's question. I'm tired of getting questions on Pmbok 7. All right. So let's take a look at the comments that we have here. All right, we got someone, John from New York. Well, welcome, John, to our, I think, Singapore. Oh, that's a far away there. By the way, I'm in New York City. We got Fort Lauderdale. Taking the test in 2 days on the 22nd. Harley Quinn is the name there. Yeah, you know what? You're gonna feel a little bit anxious. That's normal. Taking your PMP exam. Coming up on that 24, that 48-hour mark, you're going to feel a little bit anxious. There's a video I did about what to do a few days before the exam. Check that video out. That way you'll have a good understanding of what to do. All right, I got Andrew is the name here. Medina says, passed my exam last week. Congratulations. All above targets with 27 minutes left on the clock. Hey, that's not bad, Andrew. If you're following the channel, you'd have noticed that there were quite a lot of students that were saying that they were that they were finishing it with just a few minutes left. So 27 minutes left on the clock. Good job on that. 7 drag and drop, pretty standard there. No MBTI. 2 earned value management questions. Mostly agile and hybrid. Yeah, a lot of folks are getting this. Mostly agile, mostly hybrid on their exam. Prep for 6 months, Andrew. That's quite a long time there, but you know what? It was worth it. Hey, you're certified. Did over 1,000 practice questions. Excellent job, Andrew. Celebrate well. Did you get the cake and the beer yet? Did you do that yet? Very good. All right. Yolanda from California. Hey, you guys probably got some good weather over there. Hawaii. Once again, Hawaii. I remember Hawaii from last week. Man, I wish I was in Hawaii right now. Instead of these bright lights and cameras and mics and all that, I wish I was running around in Hawaii, drinking a few beers on the beach. Would be amazing. From all the way from India. All right, very good. New York once again. So let's see what here we got. All right, we got Bharat. Says, hello, Andrew. Good evening. I passed my exam yesterday. Congratulations to that. Thank you for everything. Your tips and techniques helped a lot. Yeah, that's why we do them. Don't forget, review your mindset section, right? You're going to want to make sure that you know your mindset section really well. Your mindset section is going to really help you guys to narrow down those choices on it. Watched all my questions and answers video, which you upload on YouTube. Yep, thank you for attending. Rahat, hold on 1 second, guys. So I got a question, comment here. Rahat says, "Hey Andrew, passed my PMP last Saturday with above target. Hey, congratulations, there, Rahat. Great feeling to know. Well, can you give us some tips on your exam there? And the same thing for Bharat. Did you guys get any MBTI? Did you guys earn value? Was it a lot of agile content? But Rahat, hey, congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get that carrot cake and the beer? Hopefully you did. All right. Hello. It's Tuesday. Yes, it is. It is Tuesday. Here's a Rocky asked me to go. When to update the issue log versus submit a change request. Anytime something happens on a project, update the issue log. Period. Okay. Anything that has some kind of consequence, particularly negative consequence, update the issue log. Now, when you assess the issue, and the issue may require, now this is going to be in a predictive project, right? If the issue requires some kind of a change to the project management plan, then you need to get a change request. So maybe they need more money to fix that issue, or maybe they need to extend the budget, the schedule or scope. Then, of course, you're going to need a change request. But what happens if you submit an issue and there's enough contingency to fix it? Then you might not need a change request to fix that particular issue, right? So issue log always gets updated. Change request may be needed if you got to change your plan. All right. I said the next person says, I have my exam scheduled on the 27th. All tips and suggestions are welcome. Review the mindset once again. Watch me do the practice questions. See me go through it. See how I weed out the choices. You do the same on the test. You're going to be just fine. My new course is coming out in August. That is correct. It is a mock exam thing. Okay, it's not a course. It's a mock exam. My mock exam engine, which I think is going to be the best one on the market, it's coming out in August. All right. I don't think the first in August, but in August for sure. It's done already. Do you have mock exams that I can rely solely on the exam? No, you need to study, right? You need to go through a study guide and so on. You need to review the topics. That's going to be important. Okay, you guys says. All right. Irene says, pass my exam. You see here in the United States, we see 16/07. We get a little confused. I'm like 1607. July 16th is when she passed that exam. Above target. So glad could have done it and dusted. Hey, congratulations, Irene. Irene, did you study well? I'm sorry, did you not study well? Obviously you studied well. Did you celebrate well? Did you get the carrot cake? Did you get the beer or something? Isn't that amazing to know, hey, that's off your shoulders? Congratulations. And thank you for coming back and letting us know that you passed your exam. Brandon asked me, I know it's a preference, but would you recommend doing the exam at home or a testing center? And the answer to that is I recommend for you guys to do it at home if you could. I personally would take it at home. I would not take it in a testing center. At home means that you get your own chair. If you watch the previous videos, you see me in my own chair, my own monitor, my own lights, my own temperature. I don't have to go to a testing center and sit in their uncomfortable chair or their super cold room or whatever. If you have a quiet room at home, take the test at home. If you do not have a quiet room or you don't have a reliable internet connection because of the part of the world you live in, maybe it's best to take it at a testing center. So if you have spotty Wi-Fi, If you have maybe you have a studio apartment and you got little children running around the place, it's probably best to go to a testing center. But if you have that reliable internet connection, you got a nice quiet place for 4 hours, please take it at home. It's the best way to do it. So does Pmbok 7 affect the PMP? Hey, watch the video on that towards the end of it. I do recommend for you guys to check out Pmbok 7. I think it's a great book. You'll hear my comments on that. Check out the video for my comments on that one. Moving on here. Hey, from Puerto Rico, test is on the 29th. Watching all the videos. Yep, go through the videos. Make sure to go through the mindset, not just these practice question sessions, but go through the mindset section, and I think you're going to be okay. Vicky Ellison has scheduled my exam day. I've just taken a step to help me better focus. I'm with you, Vicky. Listen, one of the best things, and you see me advocate this in the course, is you want to schedule your exam. Okay, you want to schedule the exam for a particular date. All right, you want to. That way, it's going to force you to study. It's going to push you to study when taking your test. So, hey, I would definitely recommend that. Jeet says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP this past Friday. Thank you for your course, especially these live sessions. Well, thank you for attending and coming back and letting us know. Thanks for that. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get that carrot cake? I had one EVM question, 0. I had one EVM. 0 EVM? I don't know. You said 1, then you said 0. 1 MBTI questions. Yep, people still get them. 50% agile, 20% hybrid. All right. All the way from South Africa. Hey, guys, I think we got every continent except Alaska in here. Oh, I just scrolled down. There's a whole bunch more stuff just popped up. All right. Nana, tomorrow is your day. I remember you, Nana. You joined me a couple of times. Hey, you got this, okay? Get some sleep tonight, all right? When I'm finished talking, I don't know where you are, but in this world, but whether it's coming up to night or morning, make sure you get some sleep tonight, Nana. You got this. Nana, come back. Let us know next week how you do, okay? I wish you the best of luck. David, I'm new. What do you recommend? Where do I get started? Well, David, the best thing I could tell you, David, is you want to make sure you go out and get yourself a good course. I'm going to tell you, I have the best course, but you know what? There's a lot of great courses out there. Decide whether you want a self-paced course. You want a live instructor-led courses. You know, here at TI, we got them all. But you know what? There's a lot of great exam providers, a lot of great courses. You got to check those out. That's where you get started, because to take a PMP, you got to get your 35 hours, and one of those courses is going to do that. So start doing some research on the courses. I have my own course. Obviously, I'm going to tell you that's the best. But there are other amazing instructors that have great courses too. Ahmad says, "Hey, what should I write in YouTube so I can see your videos?" I don't know what you should write in YouTube. You just got to subscribe to the channel. By the way, did you guys click the like button? You know, there's a lot of you guys on here. Did you guys click the like button? And subscribe to the channel, please. I'm going to give you guys some amazing content soon. Track Guy says, when is the next video for the next certification to prep for? When is the video coming out for the next certification? Soon. I gotta release that video. Yes, I'm lagging here. Too much work. June says, I passed my exam last Friday after 2 fails. Well, isn't that amazing? Right? Isn't that amazing to know that you finally accomplished? You know what I like? You know why I like hearing stories about this? Because it takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of grit, I should say. It takes a lot within you to, when you fail something twice, to keep trying. I know there was an exam that I failed about 3 times or 4 times, I think. No, I failed 3 times, passed on the 4th try. And this exam, I was giving up. And sometimes you fail something so many times, you start questioning yourself whether, am I capable of doing this? So congratulations, June, because that is amazing to know that, you know what, I failed twice, came back, passed it on that third try. That tells me you never gave up. You should celebrate really well. And that comes from the bottom of my heart, okay? You should really celebrate well. The rest of you guys, take note here. And this applies to anything in life. In life, we're all going to fail. I've failed multiple times. Too many to count, actually. We have failed way too many times, and we're going to keep failing. I mean, that's life, right? You're going to keep failing, and you're just hoping the wins outnumbers the failures. So congratulations on that. Make sure you celebrate well, really well, because you deserve that. Yolanda, the weather is beautiful. I'm done with California weather, man. California's a great place. Mas says, hey, Andrew, I passed the exam last Thursday. All above target. Excellent. Perfect score once again. 60% agile, 40%. Had 2 minutes left on the clock. Somebody at the beginning, I think Andrew had said he had the other Andrew that was in the chat room. He said he had 27 minutes. Guys, Mas says he has 2 minutes. This is what I'm telling you guys. Most people are almost running out the clock here. So you guys want to make sure that you keep an eye on the clock, right? There's a great video I did where I tell you guys how to manage the time. So you guys check that video out. Really look at the time clock there. All right. Toyo says, I sometimes get confused when I review the stakeholder register versus the communication plan when it comes to practice questions. The stakeholder register is just a list of stakeholders and their expectations on the project. The communication management plan is how you plan to communicate throughout the entire project. The communication management plan is going to say, how are we going to communicate to those stakeholders? But not just the stakeholders, not just your customers, but regulators, your sponsors, your senior managers. The stakeholder register is really just a listing of stakeholders and their needs. It doesn't actually say how to communicate with them. That's a communication plan. All right. Hey, Andrew, I use your Udemy course. Can you please clarify whether it has 2 full length or just 1? It has 1. I could see practice test 2, but where is the practice test 1? It's throughout the... Udemy only allows 2 practice exams on their course. That's why it looks like that. Just ignore that. It's just the way the systems is set up. So there's 1 mock exam there, and then I have another course with the rest of the mock exams. Andrew, I purchased your ACP. Do you have more practice exams? I did the one in the course. No, I don't actually have any more practice exams for that one. I thought that course was pretty sufficient. I really don't think you need any more practice exam for the ACP, by the way. All right, let's see what else more we got. Oh, a lot of comments today, huh? Hello from D.C. Hey, Washington, D.C., I'm going there next week. I'll see you there next week there, huh? All right. John says, still worried that I'm not getting down to the 2 good answers on your test and mock. Feel I understand, but switched my way of thinking last minute. Then don't switch your way of thinking last minute, John. Hopefully it can get fine-tuned. Review the mindset. Know your processes, right? Not in depth, but just know your terms, know your process. I think you're going to be all right. Zenny says, how much time do I have to take the exam with version 6 before the exam changed? The exam already changed. The exam changed in January. Watch the video I just did on Pmbok 7. Pmbok 7 is pretty much already... Pmbok 7 is a really generic book. Pmbok 7 doesn't have anything that is not something you probably know already. It's a good read. I called it, if you watch the video, you'll notice that it's pretty generic. If you see me go through the content. So how long do you have? Don't worry about that. You go through the study guide. By the time I update my study guide to even reflect some of the Pmbok 7 changes and rewrite the entire course material, it's not going to be till next year. So just keep going. You're going to be fine. PMI is not changing the PMP exam because of Pmbok 7. They have already done that. Jeet says... All right, Jeet is giving there some practice and test advice. 1 tip, treat the exam as 3 different exams. Yes, it is. All right, Edward. Hey, good news. Passed last Saturday. Edward, I remember you, Edward. I think so. Passed last Saturday. Passed my P above target on all domains. 80% agile, 20 hybrid, 2 MBTI, and 1 Tuckman. Hey, Tuckman ladder. Love that one. Thank God. Thank you for the study groups. Thank you, Edgar, for letting us know. Thank you for joining us in our study group. And you know what? Congratulations, right? Super congratulations. KW. Hey, Andrew, I passed the PMP several weeks ago, mostly situational. Yes, it is. It's mostly situational. Couple drag and drop. No formulas. Yeah, generally you need to know your EVM and stuff like that. Back to help others who are studying. Mindset is the key. Please review your mindset. Did you guys hit the like button, by the way? Did you know it's free to hit that like button? Like, it doesn't cost you anything. Like, it's really easy too. It's one mouse click. Doesn't even take a calorie to do it. Mock exams are the key. Yes, I do agree with that. Where do you review the mindset? The mindset, you can get it in the Udemy class. You can get it in my study guide. Or the course that comes with the study guide. That's where you get it. All right, George. Hey, Andrew, I passed my exam. Above target on all domains. Your mock exams are helpful. Your mindsets are really helpful. Congratulations, George. Welcome to the PMP club of everybody else that's passed in this study group. Super glad to hear that. Good job. Did you celebrate well? Did you get that carrot cake? You know, it's very upsetting to hear that not a lot of people are getting carrot cakes, okay? A lot of people are emailing me like chocolate cake or other things, and that's not good. You guys got to celebrate well. For Agile, studying the Scrum Guide, is that enough? Well, I think you should. The Scrum Guide is okay, but it doesn't contain every single technique that I want you to know. Go through the videos in the section on Agile, and I think you're going to be okay, all right? Because the Scrum Guide lacks, the Agile Practitioner Guide and the Scrum Guide does lack a lot of techniques that may show up on your tests. All right, very good. June says, after 3 tentative, I can tell you that most of the questions return. The same drag and drop, most of the questions is what the PM should do. So June is saying, hey, after taking this exam 3 times, that the questions does repeat. Yeah, maybe the exam pool isn't very large, right? So if they're getting repetitive questions, maybe the exam pool isn't very big. I think they always add into that pool, though. KW at Ahmed says, hey, has Andrew's book, he has a section, it's a game changer. Well, yes, the mindset is the game changer. I'll agree with that. Okay, hey, I passed last Friday with above target in all domains, 90% situational, no calculations. Once again, no one's getting calculations. These live sessions are helpful, really game changer. Well, thank you for attending. Get the mindset. Make sure you guys review that mindset. It's really important you do that. Congratulations there, Eric. You know, isn't it amazing to know that you're PMP certified, right? Don't forget to update LinkedIn and celebrate well. Radu says, can you explain the difference between contingency and management? I have some difficulty understanding this for reserves. So contingency reserve is a buffer added to the project by the project manager before you go to management. So let's say you're painting a room and it costs $200, but you don't know whether you might go over the budget. So you go to management and say you want $250 just in case. So management gives you the $250, but then they add another $50 because they don't trust you are going to get it done in $250. So the first $50 is the contingency that's added by you, and it's under your control. Management reserves are added by management, and to get it, you need a change request. That is the difference between the two. Contingency reserves, you control it, no change request. Management reserve, they control it. You need a change request to access it. All right, guys, very good. Wow. I scroll down, it just keeps getting bigger. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to go through this really quick. All right. Caprice says, hey, Andrew, passed my exam 3 hours ago. Congratulations. 3 times above target. Excellent score. Perfect score. Realistically, 70% agile. 3 matching. 2 are not really easy, but you did get them right and you get above target. 2 actual calculations. Listen to the mindset from this guy and you will do really well. Yes, make sure you know that mindset. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Abati says, I passed my test today. Above target. Thanks, Andrew. Well, thank you. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? All right. To get started. Is that the book one needs to get started? Dave, yes. If you're looking to get your PMP, this is the book to get started with. At least in my opinion, anyhow, because it's my book. But there are some amazing other great books. Check them out. Not just mine. Hey, Andrew, during this time of study, all your videos, especially the Minds and Udemy courses, are making study easier. I'm preparing for the exam in August. Thanks from Trinidad. Hey, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for buying my stuff, first of all. And hopefully, my stuff helps you pass. This helps a lot of people. Vicky, Alaska. Wow, Vicky, you're in Alaska, huh? That's a beautiful place to be, though. Oh, man, I got to visit there one day. Maybe I'll take a drive from New York to Alaska. It would be amazing. All right. 70%. If you're getting 72% on the mock exams, I think you're going to be okay. What is the mindset? The mindset comes in my book. It comes in my videos. Check it out in the courses. Irene says she got 4 drag and drops, 1 MBTI. So I'm telling you guys, people still get MBTI. I do have a bunch of MBTI questions in previous live sessions. Yes, I got my carrot cake. I like you, Irene. Excellent job on the carrot cake. Just near the testing center. Know the mindset. Correct. Should we still study beta or 3-point estimation? Lindsay is a great question. I really don't think so. I think you need to know it exists, but based on the feedback we're getting, it doesn't seem like you need to memorize the formulas. But realistically, the formulas are not that complex. So, PMI at any point can throw those formulas on the test. And if you don't know how to answer them, you could be in a problem. So I would still say I'm saying you probably don't need it for the exam, but you probably want to just memorize it just in case. And they're really easy anyhow. Mohit says, Andrew, thank you for these sessions. I passed my exam a couple of hours back. So Mohit has still got that exam jitter there. On the way to buy the carrot cake. You know what, Mohit? Make sure it's a good piece of carrot. Like that. Make sure you get a good piece of carrot cake. It's amazing to hear that. Congratulations, and I see you're celebrating. Well, Mohit, don't forget to pick up the beer at the side store when you're coming up. Capri says, your Udemy course was so helpful. Well, thank you. I hope so. Put a lot of work into it. Jeet says, 1, earn monetary value calculation, 0 earned value. All right, very good. All right. Barad says that 1 MBTI EVM is tricky. EVM going to be tricky. I always thought those were 3 to 5 drag and drop, mostly agile. Very good. Barad says, hey, we need to make sure, do not take action. Review everything. Yeah, that's part of the mindset, right? Never take action. You always want to review, assess things before taking action. See me say that a lot. All right, guys. Just joined the session. All right. Devonsky says, Suresh says, cleared last Friday, 3 above target. Welcome to the club of PMP. Isn't that great to know that you passed? Did you celebrate well? Hey, Andrew, a big fan of your way of explaining things, like your course in Udemy. Well, thank you. I hope so. Well, I'm glad you're a fan of the way I explain stuff. I plan my exam at the end of October. Can you please have some tips on understanding the questions and implement concept? Understanding the questions and the concepts to answer them. I do have a video right here on the channel that talks about how to answer situational questions. So I would say make sure to review that one. That has helped a lot of students. The servant leadership thing. I'm from California. Sir, what is the mindset? Yeah, I just answered that. Okay, what is the name of the video? Uh, what is the name of the video that guide what to do before the exam? Well, the mindset sections, review it. It's in the Udemy course or it's in the book. Mohit says, so Mohit this is the guy on the way to buy a carrot cake. My exam today had a lot of questions on stakeholder engagement plan, communication management plan, issues versus risk. Felt my almost 40% had these questions. Well, 40% on just a few topics like communication management, stakeholder engagement. Your exam does have a lot of people-based questions, and it's pretty expectant. Christopher Godwin says, I passed on my first try last Tuesday. Congratulations, Christopher. Welcome to the PMP. Did you celebrate well? Thank you for coming back and letting us know. Shah says, I watched all your Udemy videos, completed a 35-hour in a class course, completed 1,200, just crammed through See that all the material is actually not that bad. Yeah, Pmbok 7 is not bad at all. I agree. Christopher says, thanks so much. These videos were essential. Well, thank you. Mas says, hey, Andrew, I passed the exam last Thursday, all above target, 60% hybrid and agile. I had 2 minutes left on the clock. Hey, 2 minutes. Yeah, that's not a lot of time. A lot of people have been having that. Celebrated with cheesecake. No, cheesecake is not good. Yeah, cheesecake. I can't eat cheesecake because I can't have milk, but okay, but cheesecake I know is not good. All right. You guys must never eat cheesecake. All right. Remember the words of tonight, the wisdom of tonight, no cheesecake. Chocolate cake, carrot cake, sponge cake, those are good. Miguel says, hey, Andrew, I have a question now that I have a PMP. Congratulations. I think you passed last week, right? Can I apply to the ACP without studying? It depends on the study course you did, right? So if you went through my PMP class and you watched all the Agile section videos, then you're ready. If you use somebody else's, I don't know. Because remember, I told you guys that what I did was I basically took my ACP course, put in my PMP class, and that was the update. So it does cover all the ACP concepts. So I think if you did my course and you remember Agile, well, maybe you want to review it, go right ahead and take your ACP. Capri says, I heard in my head saying the PM has to confront the person. Yes. You guys hear my voice on the test. That's good. Is the new Pmbok Pmbok? I don't know. Is it Pmbok? Is it out yet? Where did we get it? Pmbok 7 is already out. It came out since a few weeks ago. Pmbok 7. You can get it from pmi.org. If you have a membership, it's free to download. Same place you would download Pmbok 6th edition. Having a carrot cake, having cake and beer right now. Crumble cake. It's no good, okay? I guess it's acceptable for now. No good. All right, another question. Do you have to study Pmbok 7? Watch the video I just uploaded to get the answer. All right, watch the video I just uploaded to get the answer to that. Okay, guys. A lot of questions here. Should I watch the entire 35? I need to review. Should I watch the entire 35 in a short video to review? I don't think so. Just go through the mindset. If you're reviewing, just know your mindset. And then I think you're going to be okay. So June says, it's all about the Agile mindset. I failed 2 times because I didn't focus on the Agile concept. You cannot pass this exam if you don't know your Agile concept, period. But this time I got it because I passed. I got it because I passed most of it on this time. Okay, so that means you understood it. Um, any tips on who took the last version of the exam and trying to connect the dots with this version? I've been studying Agile and Hybrid. Is that sufficient? Yes. Make sure you know study and Agile. Review your old Pmbok 6 stuff. Go through your Agile concepts, and I think you're going to be okay. All right, guys. Ireland passed. Taking my exam Friday. Hey, don't get nervous. Make sure to come back, Abby, and tell us next week how you do. Early congratulations, I should say. But hey, don't be nervous. Go in there. You're going to ace this exam. Know your mindset well. Where can I get some free mock exams? I'm not sure where. Check the internet. I'm pretty sure there's somewhere. Can I share insight on earned value theory? There's a bunch of videos on this channel with earned value management. I suggest you check them out. There's some videos I had uploaded originally a while back, and you guys can check them out. All right. It says, hey, Andrew, the PMP has been overwhelming. The PMP is always going to be overwhelming. It's a lot of stuff. So hopefully, I'm able to break that down in the classes and in the study guides and so on and make it easy for you guys. That's what I'm here for. You've been a great motivator to hook me up onto it. Thank you. Well, no, thank you for using my stuff. Any guidance on how to cover the predictive sessions? Yeah, you got to go through it. There's no guide. You got to go through it. You got to know those processes, right? All right. Okay, somebody's asking something else with Pmbok 7. Don't forget, guys, check out the Pmbok 7 video. Here's some interesting set of things from somebody that just took the exam. I got calculations, EVM, see a risk burn down chart, plotting the scheduled delays on a chart, Tuckman's ladder, Kanban, work in progress, Scrum of Scrums. Less on drag and jobs. All right, very good. Thanks for that feedback. 2 Turkles. I passed the exam last Friday. I used your demo, was outstanding. Well, thank you. The mindset was really helpful. I had about 3 or 4 drag and drop, one of which was an MBTI. But very good, very, very good. Excellent job. Welcome to the club, to Turkles. Did you celebrate well? So again, guys, some people do get these MBTIs. Somebody said they got PERT. That's interesting. Sorry, said they got PERT. Very few people ever guess. First time I've heard about in this current exam. So, hey, you guys, somebody had asked me that early. Should you know the 3-point estimate? Well, there goes your answer. Somebody does get PERT. Okay, guys. Let's see here. Future value, I don't think so. No, communication channel, you should know. I mean, it's an easy formula. Do you required to know the different EAC calculations? Not necessarily. In my guide, I only covered one of them. I think that's the one you need to know. There are many different ways of calculating that. Do you need to know forwards and backwards passes? A lot of people are not getting questions on the forward pass or the backwards pass anymore. I think you should need to know how to do it, but a lot of people are not getting questions on that stuff. All right. Can you go through some light on EVM problems? I do have an EVM questions coming up tonight, but you only need to know like CV, CPI, SV, SPI. Angela is asking me for project selection. Irene says she didn't know anything about MBTI until she watched these videos. Yeah, I didn't know about it either till people told me in these sessions, and I had to go learn it and make a video on it. Is my testing ready? Nope. It'll be ready for August. Um, Stakeholder register versus the engagement matrix. The stakeholder register is just basically a list of stakeholder. Engagement matrix is how you plan. It's basically a table that shows you where they are and how you plan to, or what you're going to do to bring in more into the project. What should we focus on from the EOC, from the ECO? You should focus on the entire thing. The ECO is the entire exam content outline. You should focus on all of that stuff. Sure says, hey, passed on the exam last Friday. Your videos helped me develop the mindset. Thank you. Congratulations. Celebrate well. Did you get the carrot cake? Thank you for coming back and letting us know. Janelle passed my exam in June. This is the first time I've been able to join live. Well, thank you for joining us. Lots of agile and hybrid. Yeah, a lot of people. Thank you, Janelle, for coming back and letting us know. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well last month? Maybe you're still celebrating. Any guidance on how to study? How do you study predictive sessions? You got to go through it. Go through the videos, right? There's a lot of videos on predictive sessions. This is going to be all those 49 processes. There's nothing else to do. You just got to go through it. All right. Calvin Tang, hey Andrew, I want to ask if the PMP questions are fixed at the onset. I think they are. I don't think that they are changing based on how you answer them. That's called an adaptive test, and PMP is not marketed as an adaptive test, so I don't think so. Shah, what do I think of the prepcast? No comment. Not allowed. I don't comment on other people's stuff, by the way. Not at all. I will tell you, everybody has great stuff. That's my comment on everybody's stuff. What does MBTI? There's a video. I did a video on it on this channel. Check it out. Okay, guys. With that, I think I've answered everybody's questions. So let's take a look now at some practice questions. You guys can hear me well, right? You guys can hear me well. You guys can see me well. I don't know how this microphone is working here. Yeah. It's the first time I'm using this this mic. The one at my desk is generally a good mic, but this one, I don't know how good this mic is. Are there real sources of project management, field forms, and documents? You know what, Calvin Tang? If you watch my, if you watch the the new video I put out on the Pmbok 7th edition, there's something called PMI Standards Plus. Check out PMI Standards Plus. They have all of the templates that you're looking for. All right. Okay, guys, let's knock this out, guys. Let's do some practice questions. Sounds great. All right. Okay, guys, let's do some practice questions here. I got some what I consider to be not so difficult questions. Sounds like a podcast. Yeah, this is a podcast microphone. Yes, it is. All right, guys, let's take a look, guys, at some practice questions. Let's see how you guys do. Once again, we got 10 questions. We got 9 normal questions. We got a drag and drop at the end. And I'm going to go through it. We're going to read the questions, and then I'm going to give you guys the answer. Let's take a look. Okay, so we got practice question number 1. Read it, go through it, put the answers in the box. Practice question number 1. After initially accepting the final product, the client changed their mind the next day and now are not sure if the product is acceptable. How should the project manager handle the situation? Review the project's acceptance criteria. Go over the project's quality management plan. Go over the project's requirements documentation. Consult to the project charter and lessons learned. All right, guys, tell me what answer you guys have. All right, guys, tell me what answer have an A, a B, a C, or a D. All right, so we got A's. All right, we got some A's going on. A's. Man, this one is too easy. It seems like everybody's got A. Either everybody's got this one right or everybody's got it wrong. Let's find out what you guys got. So, what does it tells us here? It says, so they changed their mind the next day and not sure if the product is acceptable. So, this really gives it away there, right? If the product is not acceptable, how should you handle this? Well, you want to revert back and you want to take a look at the project's acceptance criteria. Going over the quality management plan and the requirements documentation may not help you here because the product is already built. The charter is not going to really have any concrete requirements in there. Question number 2, how should a project manager address concerns about unplanned events that can impact a agile project? Identify and review any project risks. Request additional costs be added to the scope. Meet with the product manager and discuss the possible impact on the various risks. Check the original product backlog and pay attention to completing the items on schedule. What answer do you guys have on this one? How should a project manager address the concern unplanned events? So what are we going to do with unplanned events? Unplanned events. What you guys got? All right, we got some A's once again. All right, guys. A's. Lots of A's. All right, very good. The answer here, once again, is also A. So, if you're going to address concern unplanned events, this is going to be a type of a risk. You have to get familiarized with the risk. You have to be able to identify those risks. So, address concerns. Here's a quick tip for you. Taking your exam, when it comes to concerns, you're not going to take any action, right? So, if there's a concern or there's a rumor of any kind, you're not going to just go and take actions against it. If there's a concern, things like request additional costs, it's a concern. Don't take actions. Assess the concern. Meet with and discuss the possible impact of the various risks. So in this one, once again, you're really going out, you're taking action against it, you're meeting people. Even though you're discussing, this here would be the best thing to do. The first choice here would be the best thing to do first. Check the original product backlog and pay attention to complete. This thing is talking about concern. The product backlog just has a list of items. So that's not going to help you. Practice question number 3. A large international project is close to completion. What should be done to obtain the appropriate sign-off on the acceptance of the project deliverables for this project? A. Request a sign-off from the steering committee. B. Request a sign-off from the director of the project manager's business unit. C. Request a sign-off from sponsors. D. Request a sign-off from the international manager. So where are we going to get a sign-off from? All right, what do you guys got? We got some A's, some B's, some C's. We got some A's and C's here. So generally, if you need some kind of a sign-off for it, you're probably going to go to who? You're probably going to want to check out the project sponsor. So the project sponsor requests a sign-off from this person. The project sponsor is the person that provides the resources to the project, so it's generally up to them to sign off for it. They're the one that generally pays for the project also. Practice question number 4. What should the project manager do when he learns that his already started hybrid project may not meet the requirements of an anticipated government subsidiary? Ensure that the data is added to the issue log. Increase the project's risk level. Utilize the contingency reserve to balance the budget. Submit a change request. What answer do you guys have? All right, what answer do you guys have on this one? VB says, give a tough question. Andrew, tough questions. I know. I gotta come. The thing is, you guys are too smart. This is why VB, everybody gets above target and they're just acing this exam, because by the time you go through the mindset section, it's just probably too easy for you. All right, we got some A's on this one. We got some A's. VB was saying. So everybody has got A, and VB was saying that I gotta add more more of these things, more harder ones. And the answer is, yeah, we just got one hard one because nobody got it right. Nikki Palmer says, when are your new mock exam? No, my new mock exam simulator is not coming to Udemy. It's going to come on its own. I'll let you guys know next month. But why is this? You know, how almost everybody got this. Well, one person, a couple of people got it right. What should the project manager do when he learns that he's already started hybrid project may, the keyword is may, not will, may not meet requirements? Something that may happen is called a risk, not an issue. Something that will happen, or something that did happen, or something that is sure to happen, is going to be, negative things to be considered an issue. So that eliminates A, the answer that it seems like everybody had on this one. Utilize the contingency to balance. Well, we don't know that. We don't know what this is going to do. We don't know how to submit a change request. We still don't know that. Increase the risk level of the project. All right, hopefully you guys got that one. That one was a kind of a tricky question. It seems like everyone got thrown off on that one. Practice question number 5. You are the project leader for a large hybrid project being completed by 3 separate teams. You're worried that there may be conflicts when the 3 outputs are combined. How should the project manager handle the situation? The team needs to determine possible issues and set up a weekly joint meeting with the members of all teams to monitor each other's work. B, the team lead needs to decide which team's work needs to be prioritized and prioritize resources to that team in order to stay on schedule. C, the team lead needs to record conflicts as they occur and remedy any problems that may arise. D, the team lead needs to have all 3 teams to continue to work. Any conflict will be addressed during the testing phase. All right, guys, let me see what you guys got. All right, JSPY30 says, when do you add a risk to an issue versus, when do you add something to an issue log versus a risk register? If something may happen, might happen, it's called risks. If something did happen, it's an issue. A risk is something that may occur. Risk is unknown. All right? If something is bound to happen, it's not a risk anymore. If something may happen, it's a risk. Oba says, hey, Andrew, I bought your Udemy course for PMP and must say I'm enjoying it. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying that. Stick with it. You're going to pass your exam. Yes, that was a tricky question. Yes, it was. All right. An issue is something that has happened. That is correct. That's what you guys got. So I thought the previous question was harder, was easy, and I thought this one was more difficult, but I see it's the opposite here. I see most of you guys got this one correct and the previous one wrong. So that's pretty surprising. I thought this one was a pretty tricky question. Let's see here. So you got 3 teams they're completing 3 separate project teams. They're going to complete, when they combine the outputs, they are gonna that there's gonna be a problem. You're worried that there may be conflict. So if you remember, the mindset is you gotta be proactive with this, right? So let's go to B. The team leads needs to decide. You should never decide anything on a project, period. Let the team prioritize the work. They know best. If you're the one that's going to tell the team how to do something, that ain't the answer. Okay? D, the team lead needs to have all three teams continue to work. Any conflicts will be addressed. No. In D, you're allowing that conflict to happen. That's not being proactive now, is it, right? You're just saying, okay, let it break and then we'll fix it. Well, that's not a good project manager. Okay, now I thought the real good answers here was A and C. So C says the team needs to record conflicts as they occur and remedy any problems that may arise. No, you see, the problem here is that you're letting the team record the conflicts. That means the conflict needs to happen. In other words, C is not being proactive on the solution. When you sit for your exam, you're going to say things like, okay, is this, what's the mindset? The mindset is, hey, we need to be proactive in fixing problems. We got to make sure problems doesn't even occur. What step can I take that would allow me to fix the problem before it happens? Not C. C is like, okay, record it when it happens and then we'll fix it. No good. That's why C is eliminated. A, the team lead needs to determine the best possible issues and set up a weekly joint meeting to all team to monitor each other's work. So we got to come up with what we're going to see might be issues, and we got to come up with the meetings to make sure that we do this. All right, monitors each other work. Yeah, because if they're monitoring each other work and they're working with each other, it means that you're being more proactive. You're fixing it before. If they monitor each other's work and they're working with each other, more than likely they're not going to get any problems going forward. All right, I thought that was a good question. All right, let's go back to, I thought this one was pretty easy. A project was behind schedule for some tasks, so several subsequent tasks were reprioritized. Unfortunately, the project is still behind schedule. The issue must be escalated to project stakeholders. To escalate the issue, which plan should the PM refer to? A, stakeholder management plan. B, change management plan. C, baselines for scope. D, communication management plan. All right, what answer do you guys have? What answer do you guys have? All right, we got some D's. Yeah, I thought this one here. Was not so bad. A's, B's, D's. All right, we got a few different choices going on in here. All right, A's, B's, and D's. All right, let's see what you guys got in here. The answer is, so it says here, a project was behind schedule for some tasks, not all of it. The project is still behind schedule. The issue must. So basically, the question is, what are you going to do when you want to escalate something? What should you refer to when you're trying to escalate something? Is it the stakeholder engagement plan? Well, in this one, you are looking at the communication aspect. It's like, okay, you got to escalate it. So how do you escalate it, man? How do you communicate this problem to someone else? You're not trying to engage anyone here. You're basically, I know a lot of people got A. You're not trying to engage anyone here. You're just trying to see the path to escalation. That's what it is. Escalate the issue. The change management plan says how to manage changes. This isn't talking about change. This is saying we're setting it up the ladder. C doesn't even make sense here. Baselines for scope plan. I don't even know what that's going to do here. It's good no one selected that one. Okay. Question number 7. A customer rejects a deliverable on the basis of quality. Upon investigating, your team finds that the quality problem is being caused by vendor-provided parts. The vendor refuses to fix the quality issue. What should the project manager do before deciding on the next step? By the way, be prepared to have a whole lot of these on your test. What should the project manager do before deciding on the next step? The SLA agreed. The SLA agreed upon with the vendor, the procurement management plan and contract review, the internal quality assurance report, the resource management plan. I think I'm missing a word. It should be, what should the project manager review? All right, missed a word in there. What should the project manager review? All right, Denise says, hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP last Friday above target in all domains. Thank you. Congratulations, Denise. Did you study well? Not study. Did you celebrate well? Did you celebrate well, Denise? If you did, congratulations. Isn't it amazing? And thank you, Denise, for coming back and letting us know you passed, Celebrate well. Always so good to do these sessions here. All of you guys pass. Is amazing. All right, for those of you that is on my live stream here, I'm going to give you guys a special treat in a minute. All right, so you guys got to wait. I forgot to mention, I was going to give you guys all a special treat, real special, just for you guys that attended the live session. So if you pass your exam and all that good stuff, stay with me, guys. At the end of this, I'm going to do something real good for you guys. All right. The answer is B. So I thought this one here was pretty easy because you're talking about something that's vendor provided. When it's vendor provided, you really got to review your procurement management plan would say how to handle those vendors, and the contract agreements would basically say how to manage your contract, right? The contract is the contract itself. Practice question number 8. After several team members are transferred to another project, resource support from an external supply becomes necessary. Though the PM is concerned about the risk involved and add in suppliers mid-project, what type of contract should be used? All right, what type of contract should be used? What type of contract should be used? Okay, what you guys got, guys? Put the answer in the box. Put the answer in the box. Come on, guys. What you guys got? All right, so we got, after several, a transfer to another project, resource support from an external becomes necessary. Risk involved in adding suppliers. If there is a risk in a contract and you want to address the risk, the best contract for risk is a fixed price contract. Now you have fixed price with incentive fee, so that's going to eliminate B and C. So you're basically left with A and D. So the moment it says you're concerned about risk, you know that in order to address risk, time material out the window, right? You can't use that one. C, cost plus incentive fee. This still has risk. And it's a little bit of a balanced risk, but the cost plus does have more risk. It really came down to A and D. Is it a fixed price with incentive fee? And then is it D, a firm fixed price? So the best option here is always A. A fixed price with incentive fee is known to have less risk associated with it because it gives them an opportunity to perform better because they're going to get more reward at the end, versus a firm fixed price doesn't have a lot of reward for them. All right, guys, question number 9. Let's see if you guys know your EVM. Choose 2 on this one. You know, every week I give you guys one EVM question. Okay, what you guys got, guys? What is it that you guys have? That's right. A is a fiat contract. That's correct. What is it that you guys have? By the way, don't leave, guys. I'm going to give you guys some amazing things. This session ends today. I got some great stuff for you guys. You guys are going to love what I'm going to do at the end of this video. Just for you guys that attended. So if you know somebody that is studying for their PMP, or if you know someone that passed their PMP, tell them to log in really quick. They literally got only 5 minutes. All right? If you guys know somebody that passed their PMP, somebody that you better text them really quick. Tell them to log into the live stream really quick. We're going to be doing a giveaway. It's going to be amazing. All right? You guys are going to love the giveaway. It's only going to be valid for a few hours. All right, practice question number 9, guys. What do we got? Practice question number 9. We got the answer here is B and C. So SV is negative 200. This means that the project is behind schedule. If it's a positive 900, it's under budget. Oh, I got the wrong definition here, okay? Got to make sure I update that. SV should be positive. CV should be positive. Positive number means you're behind. You're ahead of schedule and you're behind your budget. All right, make sure you know that for your exam. All right, let's match some terms here, guys. Match the terms. All right, we got some different charts here. Match the terms to the chart. Let's see if you guys could get this. Again, guys, we're doing a giveaway at the end of this. I forgot to mention this at the beginning, all right? I got the camera guy in the background telling me I forgot to mention this. See, he's standing there. If you guys know someone that passed their PMP, tell them to join in right now. I had one like question 8. Yeah. You see, I told you guys some of the questions I give are very similar to the test. All right, guys, what you guys got? Put the answers in the box. You got to drag the term, okay? So you're going to drag the term. All right, so go ahead. Make sure you know the terms. All right, what you guys got, guys? What is it that you guys got? What is it that you guys got? Okay, guys, let's take a look here at the answer. Let's go into this. So the first thing up, a diagram format of the inputs, process interactions, and outputs of one or more processes. This is definitely a flow chart. A bar chart is definitely a Gantt chart. So if you know Microsoft Project, you know that's a Gantt chart. And a hierarchical chart is the last one because that is a high-level information is progressively decomposed into lower levels. Okay, guys, very good. We are done with questions. So I want to talk to you guys. I wanted to review some stuff here with you guys. and give you guys a special giveaway. Would you guys like... Well, first of all, let me show you what I did last week. Maybe you guys know this already. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I finished a Microsoft project class. I'm not sure if you guys saw this on Udemy. Did you guys see this on Udemy? All right. So I finished this Microsoft project class on Udemy. It's a great course. I put a lot of work into it. It gets you 6 PDUs. And you know what? If you're managing a project and you're not using Microsoft Project, I don't know, you're suffering really badly. So I really think people should use Microsoft Project to manage their projects. And hey, you get some PDUs. Those of you that pass your exam, you guys got to start thinking of managing your PDUs. So now I'm not sure if you guys saw this. I had sent out a link to some folks. I think Udemy did on it. So it was at a great price. So now what I'm going to do is well, let me ask you guys a question, something about that. Okay, for those of you guys that haven't gotten it, I'm going to give you guys this course free today. If you bought it from Udemy, you can just refund it and just put the free coupon in. I'm going to get you guys this. If I give you guys this course free just for tonight, you guys got to share my videos with all the other folks. I'm trying to bring my subscriber count up. So I'm going to do this giveaway, but did you guys subscribe? Did you guys click like on the video? I'm not seeing you guys clicking like on the video. Did you guys click like on the video? And I want you guys to see if we can share my channel out with others that is taking their PMP exam. Maybe you can share it on your LinkedIn or your Facebook or any forum that you guys know of. I would love to get my name out there. It would be amazing. So how does that sound, guys? Does that sound amazing or what? If I could get you guys this course free of charge, it's only going to be valid for like a few hours. So it's just for the people that attends this live session. I don't want you to share the coupon code with the world. I will ask you guys to leave a review on the course in there. So I want you guys to take a look. Let me just test this coupon code, make sure it works. All right, I'm going to get you guys a coupon code, guys. Check in the chat box. Did you guys, let me see. Did I get enough likes in this video for that first? 84 likes. My God, you guys got to do better than that. Click the link in the box. Let me know if that works. But please share my content, share the channel out. Let's make the channel a little popular. Let's be the #1 PMP channel on YouTube. But you guys got to share the content. You guys know I put a lot of work into making my content. You guys know, there's I don't charge anybody to come and attend my sessions. And hopefully, you guys get a lot out of these sessions. I know a lot of people get a lot of stuff out of these sessions. And by the way, type in the chat box. Let me know if that works. Now, if you bought the course already, and that was a Udemy thing I sent out to people that don't attend my sessions, you can just go to Udemy, ask them for a refund, use this code, you get it for free. All right. Let me know if that works. So Michael G says, this is a good question. Will you update the Udemy for the 7th edition coming soon and in months from now? There's no rush because it really doesn't affect the exam too much. All right. Okay, guys. Don't forget to share my content in your networks. And I want to thank you guys for attending tonight's session. I do have some bad news for you guys. I will be away next week. I'm working in DC. So I am not going to be around next week at all. I'm teaching a in-person class in our Virginia location. All right. So I'm not going to be around next week. So for those of you guys taking your exam, I wish you guys the best. All right, I wish you guys the absolute best for those of you taking your exam in the next couple of days. And I'll see you guys See, now my voice is giving out. I've been talking all day. I wish you guys the best in the next couple of weeks, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right, 2 weeks. Okay, guys. Share the content. All right, and I'll see you guys 2 weeks. We're in DC. It's actually in Virginia. Okay, guys. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. The coupon code will only be valid for the next few hours. So use it. All right. Use it because it's going to expire. For those of you watching this video later on, they don't allow me to keep the coupon code forever. So if you watch this video and it's a few hours after it premiered, it may still be valid. After that, it will not be valid anymore. Sorry about that. But I think Udemy always has a sale on it. Check it out. It's good stuff. I put a lot of work into it. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Peace out, guys. Peace out.